Ding ding. Yeah, so we've been kind of chopping just above September's peak and in between, the top of this gap here, which is mostly just psychological at this point, right? Like there's no holdover from that. But that got filled last week, last Wednesday. Today's failure to break 75 is kind of interesting, but we still haven't lost that 450, sorry, 45, 42 level. That's pretty important. Not only here, but it's pretty important on like the weekly as well. To confirm downside, I really want to see a loss of 45.42 and 45.06. And that's fairly true for like the option side of things as well. I mean, on the option side, we really want to lose the collar, right? Like that's the most important thing right now. And then, below that, like the shorter term like gamma neutral. So we've still got a lot of confirmation, and with the way positioning is right now, 25 right here is really important. 45.15 is really important, and 4500 is really important. And until we lose those, I mean, yeah, there's not there's not a lot of confirmation for that trend, right? Like, so right now we're still just fucking trading flat. Today's close at 45.50 is kind of cool, but it would have been better if we closed lower, like as far as a continuation goes. So really, yeah, we're kind of just fucking right where we were, right? Smack dab in the middle of that neutral zone, which sucks, but it is what it is. Anyway, commodities fell a little bit today, although I think coal moved up slightly and solar. What the I bought 10 4550C for 30 cents, sold at 130. Lol. 6.5K for the rest of the day. What a great way to start the week. I hope everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. Great Thanksgiving. Thanks, Navy Newt. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. So yields are still turning down. Dollar's still dropping. Nothing's really changing there. We are starting to see a little bit more correlation pick up, and partially this is because short vol's moving in really hard on the Mag 7. We're getting huge piles of sold puts on Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, right? And that's gonna push down inflation in the underlying index, and that's gonna drive up inflation on the index. So we are starting to get like some chop there. We're not getting that continuous downside. It still hasn't really reverted yet, but it's starting to. And today's move up in VIX, even though it was kind of shitty, is still a positive. At least as far as realizing more downside goes, and we can kind of see that here as well as convexity improves a bit. Still not good, but a little bit better. Looks like bond vol picked up a little bit today. Skew's not really giving us much information, and volatility is still being shorted into the dirt. So even with the small rise in VIX today, we're not seeing a lot of that vol control let go, and we now have 90.85% of the S&P 500 stocks above the 20-day average. This is exceedingly high. June 23 was around this level, and then before that, December of 22. So, and this is from a bottom, right? So you'd expect not at a top. Yeah, so we'll see how it goes. I think tomorrow, we're kind of just in the same position we were in today. There's going to be interest at 55 and 60. There's going to be some puts to the downside towards 25, and we're kind of just stuck in the middle till something breaks this. Unfortunately, like I said earlier today, iron condors are really great for this because we're just so range bound. I mean, be prepared to hedge if some sort of event does occur, but it's a great way to just sell some theta while we sit and trade flat. Waiting until down. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any longer dated puts unless I have downside confirmation. I mean, I have some, but I'm not gonna add to them. Where do you think our next range will be? 4,500, 4,525, or do you think we'll go further down? I think if we start breaking into the 45.25 range, we're gonna start moving down faster. Like the travel time from our current price to like 44.50 probably isn't gonna take very long. I would imagine that it probably happens quick, and then we bounce back pretty fast. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll have Pickles Picks updated tonight. Sorry it was so boring, but tried to point out what I could in the chop. Later, guys.